Okie dokes. I'm kind of like I got lost there for a second, everybody. Thank you, welcome and welcome back to the channel. You know what? It's gonna be a cool and chill afternoon. I am uh, I am just about done. I'm just about done with this thing. I just want to tighten up some lines. Okay, awesome, awesome. And I am checking out some settings. I got a chat up here so I can see everything. And do I really need to sign in to my own chat? Ah, dagnabbit. Anyway, I got my dirty palette right here. Like I said, I'm going to try to just tighten up the lines. Here's just the dirty palette, guys. I'm sorry. Use my black. I'm gonna try to mix it with the red so I can get a darker red. I'm not really interested in doing a full black color on it. I wanted to do black acrylic on Daredevil, but I kind of like how it up close there's texture to the suit. So who knows? Maybe it's gonna be one of those things where where I say I'm not gonna add too much and then I add a bunch. Give me 1 second. I don't know why I did this. I don't know why I decided to do this part. But I do appreciate all the multi-factor authentication. Just give me 1 hot second. I'm just trying to make it so it could work for me. Good Lord. I've been having some weird issues going on. I've been having some weird issues with Restream with quality, and I'm trying to avoid all of that. By using OBS directly. So, this week has been quite interesting. I should have left it be. You know what? It's always that thing. It was fine before I touched it. But you know what? I think I can fix it because nobody's really watching. So let's troubleshoot this while I'm here. I'm really not in not too much of a rush, but I understand that this does not make for very compelling video. But it will be if you just stay patient. It's gonna happen. But it's Thursday. I hope you guys are doing well. Is it Thursday? Yes, it's Thursday. But with all this two-factor... Okay. Honestly, I just really wanted to see my chat window on my OBS, and I logged in and then it disappeared. There it is. I'm not gonna say. All right, you know what? We good. I can see the chat. Quality is fantastic. I'm gonna move this. We can see everything. That's the top. Please let me know if my audio is low or high or whatever. Let's make it an interactive experience. But right now, let's just do it. So, what I don't want to do, something that I've noticed in this particular, I don't like all of these empty white spots on the drawing, on the painting, and I'm going to fill those up. I'm going to fill those up while I consider how much black I'm going to add. I'm just going to leave my palette open here. I'm closing out all my windows to help prevent any lagging. All right, so did I already say what I wanted to try to do? We're gonna dark up, sharpen the lines. I might add some indications of more ninjas in the background. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna make that work without muddying up the piece. I love these little yellow streaks here. I'm gonna add some of that. I'm gonna add that yellow here. Let's give it light spritz into my dry palette. I really should just include new paints, but with the economy the way it is, you guys already know. All right. Let's work left to right, so I won't smudge nothing. Here we go. These marks are going to be subtle. Just because I don't want it. I'm not trying to do intense right now. I just want to do subtle. And gestural. And if I don't like it, we'll finger to remove them. All right. I like the idea that they just reveal themselves. They just appeared around them, ready to pounce and fight. I'm always struggling between being suggestive with my brushes or being extremely tight. I kind of like suggestive brush strokes and allow your eyes to interpret it the way it wants to. Add a little bit of this yellow. Add some dimension to his suit. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. So if you guys have anything you want to talk about, throw it out there. I am an extremely quiet painter. So I sit in front of my window so you can tell how bright it is behind me. So forgive me if it's hard to see. I already don't know if I like that. I'm using artboard and it's very porous. So it's stiff and it's porous, but it takes so much. So you really have to use a thick application when it comes to your paints. And I'm using gouache, in case you don't already know. Ooh, God bless you. Somebody's sneezing. I am really trying to avoid too much water. But that also gives a really cool effect on the paint. But I really do think that some sharp black will look really good. Just, surprisingly, I don't really like to use the round brush too often because it tricks me into wanting to draw with the brush, and I don't want to do that. I want to be more suggestive and broader with my strokes, even though I'm trying to be precise, but constantly fighting against myself. But I'm really digging the way it looks, the glow. It does look like there's some smoke, like either it's about to happen, it just happened, or it's about to go down. A lot of this stuff you're probably not going to be able to see just because of how dark everything is, but Mm-hmm. Really am trying to go for an untouched look of this baton, but it looks like I painted over it. His DD's whomping stick. Yeah, that white highlight in the bottom did not work. All right. This is usually the hardest part of any painting. If you're a painter, you know it. When to stop, how much to add. Because the more you build, the happier it gets, and then all of a sudden you go, oh man, I think I may have done too much. And I'm kind of in that position right now. I'm actually very happy with it. I can actually just stop painting right now and I'll be okay with it and call it done, as loose and suggestive as it is. But it still has a feeling of being incomplete. And that's what I want to. I don't like that feeling. Make sense? Just adjusting my chat windows. I can see as I paint here on my own. But you know what, guys? I believe you. I believe that you're there. I want his emblem and his baton to be the deepest reds. I'm just moving my palette so it could be closer to me. But I'm righty and I have a tendency to dip my hand right into it. Ah, this is for the DD. I'm trying to be really careful with this red here. I don't want to pick up the colors underneath. And the best way to do that is to go really light. And then hopefully your brush is not so wet that it reactivates everything underneath. So be genteel. And kind of be quick about it. I'm trying to be careful with how much water I use also. I think there's too much pool, but I think that's okay. And with it being so dark around him, that's going to look like it's glowing. All right. If you're wondering, all I'm using to do the lighter or the highlight of all this red is vermilion and orange. It gives it just enough to make that red rich. Just a little dab. I don't know if I wanted to add a dab of the red inside the black. Maybe I should, just to see what it looks like. But I might have to move this down just so that I can get the perspective right. All right. And I have a tendency, one of the things I like to do is only add the eye on one side. Now, that looks pretty cool, I think. So, are we going to pretend that this show is good? Are you guys digging the show? Are we judging it too harsh this second season, first episode of the second season? Can we talk about the stuff we don't like? All right. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna I think I'm still going to go through and put black on the figure. It just feels right. It'll make these smaller pieces really pop. Give me 1 second when I check something. Party people, appreciate you. I've been really afraid about the quality, so I had to take a quick peek. I feel like I'm gonna regret putting that eye there. With no regrets. Probably a short stream today. Maybe a couple hours. The worst thing here to do is try to add white to this. Because then it'll just be pink. We don't want pink yet. We don't want pink here at all. All right. I don't want to do too much on the face. I want a glint of the glass, the lens on his just a hint. Me gusta. Add some three-dimensionality. I'm kind of struggling here on where to how much to add. But I've been watching a YouTube channel lately called the Art Professor, and that gentleman is he's an amazing artist. Period. But he's working on a comic book series that he's trying to get together. And he also does some acrylic painting of his characters. He does streams, man. And he's so slow and methodical and deliberate. And I'm trying to add that deliberateness, that slowness, that intentionalness to my artwork. Try to do something that nobody's done before, right? That's the whole point. That's the goal. I'm only going to add the light here on the dark side, not so it can show up. It's all about subtlety. I think that'll only be seen when people come up and look at this piece up close. I do want to soften these. I'm torn between these type of dynamic brushstrokes in the background, like this, to the smoother transition. Torn, I say. I'm going to move away from DD for a bit here and add some more bit more detail on these ninjas here. which you guys can't probably see. Hue, blue hue. I'm gonna remove that piece. Give him a nosectomy later on. This one's difficult because he's kind of like in the edge here. Let's get some highlights here. I like using these the dirty palette when painting sometimes, just because you can get so many broad. Your color palette ends up increasing with just all the muddiness and some of the brightness involved, and I like it. I don't mind them being bright because they just revealed themselves and they ain't here for a beef. Alright. Let's see if we can work on some of this outfit here. It's hard because I wanted them to appear as if they're coming out of the shadows. So I'm going to have to use a bigger brush to try to get that here. Like they're obscured. I mean, that's what they would do. See if I can make them disappear here. I'm going to use a bigger brush. And in the end, if it doesn't work, just delete it. Mixing all my gray tones and my blues. And I'll be able to blend everything, hopefully. Ah, that's good. I wanted to reactivate some of that dark. See if I can blend them in together. So it can look like he just appears. That means that this might have to go a little darker. Yeah, I like it. Oh, heck yeah. Now he definitely looks like he's just appearing from that. Whoa. It needs to flow, so this black has got to come through here. I really don't like painting on my dirtying up my table, but doo-doo-doo. Put the tunes up. You guys can interrupt me when you feel like it. That mark right here really doesn't translate, does it? So let's remove it. See if we can give him the impression that he just appeared out of the shadows. My brush is too wet, which is why it looks more like I'm removing paint than it is as if I'm adding paint. Alright, so I think now is just going to be trying to find the right balance between our heroic color above to the murky colors below. So I'm going to start adding a bit more of the earth yellow. Which has turned kind of green, but it's bright enough still to make an impact. Yeah, I really do enjoy the smokiness of this thing. I think it's coming along. I think we'll be done soon. And apparently... yeah, it looks like I'm spazzing out. So I apologize if this has not been an enjoyable experience. We gonna make them glow. Here we go. I got a bad shoulder, so I gotta do this slowly. I gotta do it quick. This really is getting frustrating. Yep, super choppy. I may have to, you know what? I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do. I'm just gonna keep going. I really am just trying to create movement here. And kind of give it a landscapey background city look, skyscraper-ish. Back alley. Know what I mean? There's too much water on the brush, so it's removing. See if I can make it look like there's people back there. Some rando shapes. Hey, Dilla Ranger, how are you? Yeah, I'm about done here. I think I am gonna use the black acrylic. Or not. I'm still kind of like debating about it. I appreciate that. Thank you. And now it's the basically the hardest part, knowing when to stop. But I think I'm close. I'm gonna move it off my table so I can paint upwards. That's funny how bright that baton strap looks now. Some black, some blue, some crimson, some more black. Sorry, I'm gonna need a smaller brush to get in there, but I think so. I might be able to use a spray, but if I really want to protect it, there's something that I have called, it's a wax. Crap, now I gotta find it. This product here, Dorland's wax medium, is what I use, and it actually gives it a nice little sheen to it, and it protects it, makes it waterproof, which is really important considering how gouache is a water-based medium and will always reactivate. So that's what I might do, but I might have to wait a while for it to really cure. And I have to be really careful with that part. Excuse me. All right. We're almost there. I'm getting nervous using this big brush. don't want to cover too much of so I want to make it look like it's showing through. Thank you. I've been I've been I've been arting for a very long time. Since I can remember, so and I am proud of the stuff I've been able to do, but I am looking forward to getting better all the time, hopefully, and never stopping trying to learn new things and do new things. So, if you do art too, like I say, just keep going. It never stops being fun. That's one thing. But it's not like it ever gets super easy. Because you're always going to want to keep learning. And you should. Alright. I don't know if I want to use this brush, but I'm going to get in his face. And I'm not going to go over all of the stuff that I have here in black, because what's cool about the way gouache dries, it dries in layers and transparencies. So I want it to look like there's multiple different layers to the face mask. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. You've been drawing for about 4 years? That's a pretty good time. The only thing that I would say is that you shouldn't compare yourself to other artists. It's yes and no. You shouldn't compare yourself to artists that have been doing it for a long time. That's just never fair. I suffer from that too, where I'll see someone that I appreciate and I judge myself for how I'm not good enough or this, that, the other because I can't draw or render or paint like they do, and that's never fair. We all have a place to start. And it always takes time. You got to be willing to take that time also. That's a really dark red. And I was hoping for black, but we all have our own little journeys to take when you start going through, and anything in life and art, anything. We just have to appreciate our journey for what it is. Our journey. She's been doing it for 4 or 5. Yeah, I've been doing this for close to over 30 years. Let's put it that way. And you never stop making bad art. But all experience teaches you is how to move past bad art. How to move past those disappointments and see where you may have gone wrong. That's all experience teaches you. Right? I gotta fix this right here. Make these ninjas pop out. I'm on the home stretch. I'm just adding a different blue to the black so it won't be the same type of shading. I'm gonna try to avoid that streak I just painted. I really don't want to do any more blending, so I'm gonna try not to. Plus, I don't want to give too much details to these ninjas because I want them again to look like they just appeared. So you don't have to keep saying hi if you're in here. And I'm about done anyway. Trying to figure out where I'm going to sign it. Yeah, man. You don't have to keep saying G-Loop. I appreciate you being there. I see you. That Daredevil's ripped. All right. I did like a streak. I like that. I like that look. It gives them a sense of villainy and ethereal, not human. That little in the eye. Plus the hand, those ninjas aren't just regular ninjas. They're mystical. They're evil. This gives them. Yeah, I think I can dig it. Chuck, what's up, man? I had my chat window closed. How you doing, Chuck? How you doing, Phil? How you doing, Mom? Love you, Mom. My mom's making sure that I know she's there, so that I have an appointment to call my mom on Thursdays. I haven't forgotten, Mom. But yeah, man. Thank you, Chuck. I appreciate you, buddy. Dude, I saw one of your older videos. No, no, no. One of your inking videos where you was talking about your propensity for inking Iron Man the way you do, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to draw an Iron Man for my homie. And Philip, man, it's good to see you. How you doing? Oh, you been creeping in the shadows like one of these ninjas appearing? I appreciate you. You know I do. Love you, mama. I Dilla Ranger is they're both the same. Mom is mom. Mom is mom. Yeah, and I think I am good to sign this thing. Because I'm just going to keep fiddling or keep adding the same type of tones and colors, and that's just going to muddy it all up. I just want to deepen these eyes. Ooh. I was wondering, maybe I should just do little streaks. Nah. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I've been I believe I sent something to Chuck a while back, and there's no obviously I'm not pressuring him to do any of that stuff. He is his own man. He is an amazing artist and professional. Um, but yeah, I just heard him on one of his streams, and I'm like, I would love to send him something just to do as a friend, as an art bud, just to see how he knocks it out, and it'll be dope. Plus, he's been doing some traditional inking, showing off that paper, the Ion Bristol paper, which I might have to see about getting some. Dilla Ranger, it's spelled you can use either spelling, M-U-M or M-O-M. How do I spell it? I spell it M-A-H. Ma. That's how I spell it. I've been really digging these different type of painting surfaces from the canvas. I would love to do another canvas piece. I have so many blank canvases. But, plus, I'm thinking of putting a lot of these up for sale. Just so I can get, I need to get into the habit of making a piece to get rid of it, if that makes sense. One and done, make it unique, no prints, sell it to whoever wants it. And start building some value. There's a local comic book place where I live. Local, it's about 11 miles away. And I've been going there to pick up some blank covers, comic book covers. I have I have a few already. Maybe 9 of them. Ranging from Iron Man and what's the other one? I was going to say Howard the Duck. Darkwing Duck. I have a great idea to do a Darkwing Duck cover. An Avengers cover. I bought a Daredevil one, and I'm like, I should have done this on that, but I had already started this. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna try. I don't know about if I can. Yeah, the sketch covers. Yeah, I'm gonna try, bro. Excuse me. So I have to try one to see. I would love to paint on top of them, but I don't know how well they're gonna take gouache or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So. You're crazy, bro. I appreciate you. But yeah, I thought it'd be fun. Dude, I have bucket lists, right? Do book covers. I have those out. I'm waiting for one. There's a few book covers for this publishing company that I did a couple years ago that I'm really excited to see, and I haven't seen them come out yet, and I haven't been in contact with the publishing company. So hopefully everything's good. But to see some of my artwork on a cover, even if it's just a sketch cover that's mine, I could start putting that into the world, man. And Have God have it. Have the good Lord manifest it for me, brother. This Daredevil is ripped. So. But yeah, hold on. Let me get my headphones off. You know, I really don't know why I got my headphones on. It's just really to monitor. So let me take them off because it's warm in my room. Get my ears off. Give my ears a rest. I'm gonna let this dry up a bit. I think it's almost done. It really is. All I've been doing is noodling. Maybe tighten up the right fist. I'm still 50-50 on that eye. But I'll let you guys decide. I'm either going to paint over it. Tighten up these lines. Dealer Ranger, you one time purposely put water on your drawing. And how'd that work out for you? All right, I'm gonna let that dry. But Philip, dude, that's awesome. That is my goal as well. I have one of many. It's good to have a ton of. It's good to have, in my opinion, a big goal, and then have maybe 4 or 5 mini short-term goals, and it becomes achievements, and it becomes this little adventure of, oh, I just got this to get to the final boss. Not me. Sorry, man. But yeah, and I feel, the good Lord willing, I feel like I'm really close to really completing that goal of a cover, of a comic book cover. The book cover's done. That was one of the first things. That was such an amazing feeling. But the comic book stuff and yeah, so I didn't. Rick Bulow mentioned that yesterday. I'm gonna go back to what I was talking about. That he's hooking you up with some lessons, dude. That is awesome. That's absolutely awesome. And the stuff he sent, the Proco stuff, is top notch, man. Top notch. Sure, you're not gonna need me to hook you to teach you anything. You're gonna have to be teaching me. But yeah, here's some of the covers. I'm a Daredevil. I got an Invincible Iron Man. I got a Supergirl. I got a Shadow and Batman. I already have an idea for that. I got a Transformers one. I'm going to do. I want to do Grimlock. A Darkwing Duck. I think I'm going to try to do Darkwing as the Shadow. Xena, because we're all Xena nuts. Some Shadowhawk. Some Tarzan and Sheena. And of course, I might have to send this to my brother. He was a Power Rangers nut back in the day. He might still be. But you gotta go clean, pick up the homie, and you're working on social media plan for Rick. I need to stop worrying about the results though and focus on the journey, even if I'm old. Yeah, man. I mean, that's how we do it. So, yeah, brother. I would next time. Yeah, dude, that Batman Shadow was kind of interesting. I liked it though. But yeah, man, I'm gonna have to. You've offered already about helping me with my social, so I'm gonna have to take you up on that. See if you can help out this old geezer. But yeah, brother, that Rick would not steer you wrong. Absolutely not. But that's cool. That's really good. Absolutely, dude. That's the whole thing, man. I'm doing a couple of things in the trying to get a lot of stuff taken care of in the back end of this whole piece, man. But I seriously am working on legitimizing what I'm doing and creating a community, brother. And like I said, you are welcome. And more to come. More to come when everything is all said and done. There'll be more to come. And you're absolutely in that mix with me. Me and Rick and I are trying to find a good schedule for each other, and I think we're gonna do a joint stream in the next couple of weeks. In the next couple of weeks. Which I am super duper excited about. Just blessed, man, to meet so many cool people. Virtually meet these cool people. Hey, what is going on? Hi, Biggie. You made it. You made it. I used to broadcast these on Facebook too. But it wasn't. It's like screaming into your. It's like screaming into your pillow. Nobody listening. But hi, hi. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Working, watching, and listening. Yeah, I am close to done. I am basically just been noodling around. Yeah, Philip, for me, Facebook is me. I've kept it family. I don't do much in terms of business there. There are some that of my network from Facebook or not Facebook, from YouTube or Instagram that I've moved over, but I try to keep Facebook very specific to family only. Um, but I don't want to leave them out either and get the goods. Except some family, not present company included. They don't care. Little wiggle wiggle. But maybe as the brand grows, I'm hoping to get uh, Instagram up to. I need about 700 more followers on Instagram so I can do live streams there. Have a good day, Dilla Ranger. I appreciate you hanging out. Hey Biggs, if you get a chance, ask your girls if they would like to join me on one of my live streams. They're artists as well, and they're amazing, and you as well. And then we can we'll dig on family and spill the tea, release the deets on cousins we don't like. I'm kidding on that part, but absolutely, you let me know if they would like to, and we can create some type of we can work out a schedule. Thank you, Dilla Ranger. Have a good day. Appreciate you. Yeah. Oh. Yes. Make a list. One. Yeah. And we'll draw them. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah. Awesome. Senior high schools, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to be spilling the deets, but la nena mia. Angie graduates college. I'm so proud of her. Uh, Next month. It's amazing. So, all right. I think that's enough noodling. I still don't know if I want to keep that eye there. I might paint it in black. Should I put I'm old. I am old. I am old. Seasoned. Seasoned. All right. Silver, silver, silver. I think we good here. All right. I think I'm gonna sign it and call it. I what the heck is my paint? Yes, I saw the first episode of the second season. Um, Hold on, let me close my blinds. I eh, I'm not really. I like it. Not in love with it. Not in love with it. I really don't like the fake news reels. I think they're so jarring. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just that the Netflix was set such a gold standard on what they can do with the show, uh, and that character that, and they didn't really falter at all, in my opinion, when it came to Daredevil. And no, how long was it there? 5 seasons, 6. I really can't tell what Disney or Marvel is doing with this Daredevil, and it just doesn't have the same type of heart, in my opinion. And the stuff that I do like is kind of superficial. My dog agrees. Wilson Fisk is dope. I'm a huge fan of Vincent D'Onofrio forever. Ever since before the Edgar suit in Men in Black, he was the jam in friggin' Full Metal Jacket. Charlie Cox is great as Daredevil. All the supporting people are great. It's just the story right now just seems so. Um, but to their credit, Daredevil, if it wasn't for Frank Miller, is a boring character and hasn't done much ever since Frank Miller. And once they did his storyline in Netflix, there's nowhere else to go, and they kind of like they're using that born again moniker to. Hold on, let me check my dog. Where was I? Let's go back. Let's go back. Hoping they don't make it. Yeah, they don't have to make it Punisher Dark. You're right. Absolutely right. And at least the story. Yeah, the story's a little lacking right now. It's just really difficult to give him something better than just low-level thugs for him to fight with, because he doesn't fight mysticisms. He doesn't fight metahumans as often. I don't think. But who knows? Who knows? All right. I've been signing on the top, so I think I'm gonna sign up here. All right. That this pen is, it has sprinkle sparkles, so it's dull here. Not too bad. I'm thinking my next piece. I was thinking of doing a Punisher, but I think I want to do, move it over, a manga piece. I wanted to do a Naruto. You want me to draw a real person? Oh, manga? Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know where to go. Yeah. But I might do manga. I've been wanting to do a real person lately, like for real. I've been watching Portrait Artist of the Year, their competition on Amazon Prime. I've watched 4 seasons of it. That's talking about nerd. That's what I've been binging. I just love the artwork, and I've been trying to absorb visually some techniques and just reverse engineer what I see. So, which I was trying to do some of that here, a lot of suggestive brushstrokes, but then, the illustrator in me has to try to draw it out. But a lot of this stuff here is implied and suggested, which I like. Definitely sight and osmosis. But yeah, if you get a chance to check it out, there's about maybe 11 seasons. I think that number sounds high. But I just watching, I just fell in love with the process. And it's not just painters. There's charcoal artists. There's charcoal artists and not a lot of gouache painters. Acrylic, oil is a lot. Oh, brother. But you know what? I'm not too mad at my dog. That's what he's supposed to do. I gotta clean my brushes. So I think that's what I'm gonna do in the next couple of days. I'm not gonna be on tomorrow. I have to do some narrating and script writing for my next video. I'm doing a video on. Oh yeah. Oh, Biggie, we can get artists in a like a survival show, hunting squirrels for their hairs to make brushes, surviving in the wild, eating paint. Yeah, that would be it'd be hilarious. Pulling their own hair just for the brush. I can't find a sable brush, and then. Where are you, buddy? Where are you? So I'm doing a video for The Rocketeer. So I'm working on the narration part. That's the pencils. This is actually the printed version. This. Yeah, crushing berries for color. Heck yeah. Crushing their opponents and heads for on the berries. It'll get dark real quick. You know how artists are all temperamental. This is the painted one. So I just finished doing a narration for this Black Panther, which will come out on Monday at midnight for you insomniacs. See, Philip's getting it, catching octopus for the ink. Heck yeah! And then I'm gonna do Rocketeer because I love the Rocketeer, especially when we're hungry. Artists are always hungry. If they make gouache edible, it'd just be me eating pudding. Eating pudding on live stream. Please support my pudding habit. The hell are we talking about? Oh yeah, man, that'd be hilarious. But I tell you, if years ago when that artist was selling paints using cow manure, I hate manure. When we shouldn't be complaining too much about what type of medium we can use. As long as it's not blood, I'm good. But I think that's it, you guys. I really appreciate you. Again, I'm not going to be on Manana. I'll be on sometime next week. This bad boy is done. Me gusta mucho. But I really do appreciate you guys. Thanks. I got to figure out what to do next. But I feel like it may be on canvas. I'm really digging the canvas or the artboards. This artboard, I didn't really have to treat it. I just had to go in with thicker gouache from the get-go, no washing. But with the canvas, I definitely have to treat the canvas with gesso before I paint. Did you say queso? That would be the hungry artist. But yeah, man, love you guys. Mean it. God bless you. I'll catch you on the next one. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe. Be creative. Go do something creative. Go crush some berries. Go catch an octopus. Crush some berries. destroy the artist, see them driven before you. You guys know the rest. But thank you guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.